දන්නෝ බුදුන්ගේ ශ්‍රී ධර්මස් කන්හා
Proudly invite our Patenkinder scholarship program German godparent, Mr. Gunther Regert, Mrs. Andrea Regert, and Mrs. Carla Regert. and then proudly invite our senior professor Department of Sinhala Art of Ruhuna, Venerable Angulugaha Dhammananda Nayaka, then District Secretary Vidhana Gamachi, Deputy Director of Education Mr. S.P. Kahaduwa, District Secretary Conducting Officer Mrs. Vasanthi Vijayasinghe, then Gramanildari Naimana South, Divisional Secretary Matara, Chairman of Sambat Bank, Mr. Former Divisional Secretary S.K. Chandasoma, the Principal of Mihindu Vidyalaya, Mr. Upendra,
සමගම අපි ආරාධනා කරනවා මේ අලුතෙන් කාල්ෂෝ ශිෂ්‍යත්වය ලබාගත් අලුත් දරුවෙකුට ඒ සමගම දෙමාපියෙක් කාල්ෂෝ ශිෂ්‍යත්වය ලබාගත් අලුත් දරුවෙක් අලුත් ශිෂ්‍යත්වධාරියෙක් ඒ සමගම මේ ශිෂ්‍යත්වය ලබා ගන්නා දරුවන්ගේ මවකට හෝ පියෙකුටත් ආරාධනා කරනවා පොලිසිය ශ්‍රී ලංකා පොලිසිය නියෝජනය කරමින් පැමිණි පොලිස් පරීක්ෂක දිසානායක මහත්මයාණෙනි ඔබටත් අපි ආරාධනා කරනවා දරුවෙකුගේ පැමිණීම ඉතාමත්ම වැදගත් මංගල බෙහෙරි නාදය මැදේ මේ සිදු කෙරෙන්නේ ජාතියේ දරුවන්ගේ නැනස පෑදීමේ මහා පින්කමක්. අඩු අරප්‍රසාද සහිත ජාතියේ දරුදැරියන්ගේ නැනස පෑදීමේ මහඟු පින්කමකුයි මේ සිදු වෙන්නේ. පැමිණ සිටින පිරිස තිසරණ සහිත පංචශීලයේ පිහිටවීමට නමස්කාර පෙරදැරිව ඔබ වහන්සේට ආරාධනා කරනවා ගෞරවනීය ස්වාමින් වහන්සේ මාකාවිට පුරාණ මහ විහාරාධිපති පූජ්‍ය පඬිත දෙනගම රතනපාල ලොකු හාමුදුරන් වහන්සේ විසිනුයි පැමිණ සිටින පිරිස පංචශීලයේ පිහිටවන්නේ. අපි සාදුකාරයක් දී නමස්කාරය අවසරයි ස්වාමී. නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු වරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු වරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු වරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස
බුද්ධං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
ධං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
ධම්මං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
ධම්මං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
සංඝං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
සංඝං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
ဒုတိယံ පි බුද්ධං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
ဒုတိယံ පි බුද්ධං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
ဒုတိယံ පි ධම්මං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
ဒုတိယံ පි ධම්මං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
ဒုတိယံ පි සංඝං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
ဒုတိယံ පි සංඝං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
တတိယံ පි බුද්ධං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි
တတိယံ පි බුද්ධං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
තතියම්පි ධම්මං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
තතියම්පි ධම්මං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
තතියම්පි සංඝං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
තතියම්පි සංඝං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි.
පාණාතිපාතා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි.
වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි.
අදින්නාදාන වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි.
අදින්නාදාන වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි.
කාමේසු මිච්ඡාචාරා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි.
කාමේසු මිච්ඡාචාරා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි.
මුසාවාදා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි.
මුසාවාදා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි.
සුරාමේරය මජ්ජපමාදට්ඨාන වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි.
සුරාමේරය මජ්ජපමා දට්ඨානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි. ස්තුති.
11th Karlsruher Scholarship Awarding Ceremony 2015. Then we arranged this ceremony. Then we let's move to our puja dance. The puja dance indicated by V.G. Nimanta Vinusari, W. Vihanga Satsarini, W.L. Netmi Shehara, H.N. Timashi Dinitini, Kavishka Mandakini, K.W. Tarushika Sandarenu, R.V. Rushini Bhagya, and R.L. Tarushi Chatumini. The singing by R.V. Rushini Bhagya and R.L. Tarushi Chatumini.
Deviyani adipatiya se me apa samahat denu ara mihikat deviyani adipati polave depaya tabumata denu ara සියලුම දෙවියනි උවදුරු දුරලා මේ රඟ පෑමට දෙනු ආරා වන්දේ පාලමුව බුද්ධ රාජය දෙවනු සාදා මයවාදී තෙවනු සංඝා රත්නේ වැඳලා ගත්තු සුවිසි මුනිවාරා
Speech. I proudly invite our Secretary, Naimana South Rural Development Foundation, Honorable Yatalamatte Ipasitero.
Venerable Mahasangha, distinguished guests, especially godparents who represent Patenkinder Matara in Karlsruhe, Germany, Director of Karamshi Sri Lanka, Mr. Priyanta Surendra, dear Karlsruhe Scholar winners, children and parents. It is a very happy moment for me as one of the founder members of the Karlsruhe Scholarship Program. It is my duty also to remind the history of Karlsruhe Scholarship Program. Any kind of kind-hearted person never paid the bad memories of tsunami tragedy that we faced in 2004 December. In that dark, gloomy moment, we were walking among the thousands of dead bodies of our people in a destroyed coastal city, Matara. I met a great person who had come to assist our people and help for the rehabilitation program, Professor Dietrich Meyer, well-known water scientist in Karlsruhe, Germany, who was implementing drinking water cleaning project in Matara, promised to help me to start a program for the affected children to restart their school studies. After a few months, Professor Dietrich Meyer visited Matara with Mr. Harold Degen, who was the mayor of Karlsruhe, Germany. For the beginning, we were able to help only 50 children who was affected tsunami. Therefore, today, we should appreciate great service rendered by Professor Dietrich Meyer and Mr. Harold Degen, mayor of Karlsruhe. Later on, they started a society called Patenkinder Matara. Day by day, annually, many kind people join with them as the godparents who look after the education of children in Matara. Now there are 270 godparents and 375 godchildren in our project. Actually, we should pay our gratitude for their great service. Now it is second stage of the Karlsruhe Scholarship Program. After Mr. Samuel Degen joined as the Vice Chairman, has organized in various programs, fundraising, joining in godparents for Patenkinder Matara. Mr. Samuel Degen spent all his strength to develop this program. Actually, now he is the key person at the Patenkinder Matara. So we should respect him and appreciate his great service. As well as highly appreciate Honorable Treasurer Mr. Haben of Patenkinder Matara. The godparents who visit Karlsruher-Children-Center always brings good message to the godparents in Karlsruhe. Actually, Karlsruhe Scholarship Program is great blessing for the children who work hard to change their life through the education. Mr. Samuel Degen always take action to help our children. Today, I have very good news for scholarship holders. Patenkinder Matara is going to implement new program to seeking job opportunities our children. For the first time, worldwide reputed German company, Karlsruhe Sri Lanka, agreed to train and give job opportunities for our Karlsruhe scholarship holders. I am very happy that I also dreamed whether I can do such a thing. So I would like to thank Karlsruhe Sri Lanka company as well as Mr. Priyanta today. We can take assistance from German businessmen, investors, Karlsruhe further job opportunities for our children. So dear children, so you are so fortunate if you do your duty, studies well, you won't fail or you are in an exam, not your life. Today we commemorate 11th Karlsruhe Scholarship Awarding Ceremony. I paid my tribute to all the godparents in Karlsruhe, in Patenkinder Matara, and especially Mr. Gunther Regert and Mrs. Anne Regert and baby Ms. Carla Regert. They participate on behalf of the Karlsruhe godparents and Patenkinder Matara. Actually, job opportunities for our children, it is idea of, I think, Mr. Gunther Regert and Andrea Regert also. We are very happy and we always appreciate your kindness and dedicated service for our Karlsruhe Scholarship winners. Today we commemorate 11th Karlsruhe Scholarship Awarding Ceremony. I pay my tribute all the godparents again in Karlsruhe, Patenkinder Matara, and especially again Mr. Gunther Regert and Mrs. Andrea Regert, Mrs. Carla Regert. Although Mr. Samuel Degen, Harold Degen and Hafner, they are not with us. I know they are with us in mind, although they are very far from this place. They know now we are celebrating the ceremony. And at last, I wish through this program, Karlsruhe Scholarship Program, our children will become a great person for our country, great citizen who look after our country. And I many thanks for your participating, especially Venerable Mahasangha and our chief guest and godparents and everybody.
Of Karlsruhe's scholarship program, Venerable Vyatala Matara e.V. Tero, Viharadipati of Navimana Girikandara Vihari. Boma Stuti, Pada Namaskara Purvakava.
English group song presented by grade 7 student.
Henry, dear Henry, with a store. Then cut it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Then cut it, dear Henry, dear Henry. Cut it. What shall I cut it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I cut it, dear Liza? With what? With an axe, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. With an axe, dear Henry. With an axe. Axe is to dull, dear Liza, dear Liza. The axe is to dull, dear Liza, to dull. Then sharpen it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Then sharpen it, dear Henry, dear Henry. Sharpen it. With what shall I sharpen it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I sharpen it, dear Liza? With what? With a stone, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. With a stone, dear Henry, dear Henry. With a stone. The stone is too long, dear Liza, dear Liza. The stone is too dry, dear Liza, too dry. Then net it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. Then wet it, dear Henry, dear Henry. Wet it. With what shall I wet it, dear Liza, dear Liza? With what shall I wet it, dear Liza? With what? With some water, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. With some water, dear Henry, dear Henry. With some water. Shall I get it, dear Liza, dear Liza? But how shall I get it, dear Liza? But what? With a bucket, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry. With a bucket, dear Henry, dear Henry. With a bucket. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza. There's a hole. There's a hole.
I cordially invite former District Secretary Mr. S.K. Chandrasoma to the stage to award the scholarship.
R.P. Amandi Indumini. H.B. Pasindu Hashan. H.M. Malki Prabhashwari. W.P. Tarusha Pansilu. R.R. Pamindu Vidusankar. Mihiri Nimsara Vitarana. H.G.P. Hiruka Dilshan. චන්ද්‍රසෝම මැතිතුමනි ඔබට බොහොමත්ම ස්තුතියි.
සතර වරම් තෙල් මහරජ සතර අතු ඇවිදි පිරිත්තන් ඉසිති පුතුණු පුවක් මල්කිනිත්තෙන්
සතර වරම් දෙවි මහරජ සතර අතින් ඇවිදින් පිරිත්තන් ඉසිති පුතුණු පුවක් මල්කිනිත්තෙන්
ප්‍රතිබන කෙලවට හංස පියාපත් අලමින්
පලා ප්‍රතිබන කෙලවට හංස පියාපත් සලමින්
නුඹේ පායත් සඳකඩ පහන පායලා රහස්පති තාරකාව සරක් උබ ගැබ ස්වර්ණමාලි මහසෑ අද කොත් බලන්දලා
ස්වර්ණමාලි මහසෑ අග කොත් බලන්දලා
සතර වරම් දෙව් මහරජ සතර අතින් ඇවිදින් පිරිත්තන් ඉසිති පුතුණු පුවක් මල්කිනිත්තෙන්
සතර වරම් දෙවි මහරජ සතර අතින් ඇවිදින් පිරිත්තන් ඉසිති පුතුණු පුවක් මල්කිනිත්තෙන්
උත්තල නිලාගෙන ඇඟිලි පොකුරට
කලාවැවුදියේ උත්තල නිලාගෙන ඇඟිලි පොකුරට
අප්සරාවියන් ඉන්දුර බලා හිඳිනවා වලාහක දෙවින් ඉසිවර ඇසින් බල බලා පුතු දෙස ඉසුනු විහාරය ළඟ අන්න ඉන්නවා
ඉසුරුමුනි විහාරය ළඟ අන්න ඉන්නවා
සතර වරම් දෙව් මහරජ සතර අතින් ඇවිදින් පිරිත්තන් ඉසිති පුතුණු පුවක් මල්කිනිත්තෙන්
සතර වරම් දෙවි මහරජ සතර අතින් ඇවිදින් පිරිත්තන් ඉසිති පුතුණු පුවක් මල්කිනිත්තෙන්
Grade 7 student Netmi Shahar.
At present, I am proudly introduce myself as a Karlsruher scholar. I think I was lucky enough to become this scholar from January this year. I am happy to say, so far, I have benefited a lot from this scholarship program. If I talk about them in detail, at the beginning of every year, we get a big pack of essential items, including almost all the needs to our schools. Then, there are computer classes and the English classes to brush up our knowledge, library facilities to improve our reading abilities. So I think this Karlsruher-Children-Center has provided better learning environment for its students. If our godparents do not help us, we will not be able to enjoy all these facilities. So I respectfully thank all our godparents who are present here as well as not present here today. And the most important person is our Reverend Priest Yatalamatte Vipasithero. He always tries best to provide more facilities to improve our education. So I wish you all the courage, strength and good health continue this program many more years to come. And I wish to thank almost all the guests and visitors who are present at this moment to witness this occasion. Thank you.
Executive Officer of Sampath Bank, Mr. Indivara Hewamadduma to the stage to award the scholarship.
Sadini Hansini. A.M. Kavisha Mutuli Jayasinghe. සඳුමිනි. WBA check me Kashmira. WA Tinira Dimhana Vanigaratna. J. Rivindu Hansa Shaluka. H.L. Tarushi Sandaruani. H.P. Pasadi Tatsarani. ශිෂ්‍යත්ව ප්‍රදානයේ සඳහා දායක වුණු මැතිතුමාට බොහොම
agenda is danced by Nippon scholarship holder Tadushi Kawindi.
සඳ පතිනි සඳ කමලා කුන් සඳ මෙන් වත බබලා එකලා සිරි තුල විලසින් බබලා මඹෙනි මලෙනි පිනි බිඳු වෙනි තෙදිනි උපතලත පස්තිනේ අඳුන් ගිරෙන් දැස දෙරනට සැමට සෙත සදා නිරතුරු සලබ සලසලා නිරතුරු සලබ සලසලා नाना सुंदर जनवनिता गण तारापति श्री देहं नाना जाति का पूजक भक्ति का चित्त कुंद विकासितं नाना दैसिक नाना भूमिक सेवा मंदिर पूजनं नाना शोभन देह विराजित देवी पत्नी नमः नाना शोभन देह विराजित देवी पत्नी रक्षा तुरा
Mr. Regert, I remember Mr. Meyer, Professor Meyer. I think after tsunami we met in this temple. This cordial invitation, Mr. Kunter Regert, too little speech.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear good children. Immediately after the disastrous flood, end of 2004, the helpers who arrived either from Karlsruhe were confronted with incredible human suffering which should be countered beside immediate aid, also by exciting, long-run and sustainable aid program. As an initiative of Karlsruhe citizenship and with the support of the city of Karlsruhe, in 2005, the registered association Patenkinder Matara was founded. Since it supports mainly children, mostly orphans and or semi-orphans, in the hard hit by the tsunami, most southern Sri Lankan area around the city of Matara. The founding board members of the association in 2005 were the Karlsruhe Major Heinz Fenrich, the first Major Harald Degen, and boxing world champion Regina Halmich. After the end of the 26-year-long civil war in 2009, Sri Lanka is now in a spirit of optimism for the future further development of the country. It needs young, well-educated people, but many parents cannot afford a qualification for their children. To enable this, nevertheless, in a focal point of association Patenkinder Matara. Since its foundation in 2005, the association could help more than 318 children, youth and students. Today the focus is not only on orphans, but also on children and youth with a difficult family background or who are brought up to the single mothers. In addition, to ensure these basic needs, a central concern of the association is to promote educational training by the Karlsruhe Scholarship Program. This is an additional teaching at the Karlsruher-Children-Center, with other regular and qualified English and computer classes for your good children. For many children and youth in Sri Lanka, a good education is the only way out of the poverty. The association Patenkinder Matara has set itself the goal to show perspective to children of Matara area, thus enabling them a better future. This is a contribution of German citizens. The association, with currently 225 members, ensures that donation and contribution of godparents benefit directly and without any deductions to the sponsored children and their own or new family. So, in addition to the supporting to godchildren for the Children's Center Karlsruhe could be purchased many computers and a tuk-tuk help with our help. Also last year we were able to build a new break hall, and in 2011, 2013, 2014 we could finance educational trips to the north of Sri Lanka for the good children. From the beginning, the project is guided by our experienced, reliable in Sri Lanka highest esteemed partner, Reverend Yatalamata Vipasitero. He takes responsibility not only for the children's supply with food, clothing and medical care, but also for their regular attendance and the additional training at Karlsruher-Children-Center. To Reverend Vipasi and his team, we wish further and lots of good health and energy to continue their valuable work with the association Patenkinder Matara close to their site. Samuel Degen, Vice Chairman and Project Manager.
Thank you very much, our godparent, Gantha Regert, Mr. Gantha Regert.
I highly appreciate your great service, Mr. Unsere Regrets and Regrets, who sponsored for our children's education trip, which was last month, I think. Thank you very much.
We invite German godparent, Mr. Gantha Regert and Mrs. Andrea Regert, come to the stage to award the scholarship.
SH Tenushi Nimnika. SP Kavinu Kitsilu. HW Anudi Imasha Abisarani. WA Heshadi Vidurangi. HP Sasindu Netsara.
Thank you. Thank you for participating for award scholarship, Mr. Gantha Regert and Mrs. Andrea Regert. I cordially invite Deputy Director of Education, Mr. Kahaduwa, come to the stage to award the scholarship.
G. Sinet Sajanaka. H.N. Reshmi Naodya. K.A. Ishan Divanjana. K.G. Manet Mandinu.
Thank you, sir, for participating our award scholarship. Next, we move on to the addressing the audience by Honorable Vimala Thero.
H.M. Kavisha Shavindi. H.K. Swarna Ranjana. W.G. Janindu Prabhashwara. ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේට අපගේ ගෞරවනීය ස්තුතිය ප්‍රකාශ කරනවා.
You all are welcome again. This is a great opportunity to address you. Not only you, all other members in Germany are true friends of us. I cannot thank you as I should for all you have done for us. I cannot find the words to say how much your kindness has meant to us. There is only one way I know that I can repay a service such as this. You are true friends, and I want you to know how much we love and appreciate you. You are the best. Thank you.
His Holiness Omare Vimalathero come to the stage to award the scholarship.
අවසාන අධීක්ෂණයෙන් ඉහළම ලකුණු ලබාගත් කාල්ෂූ ශිෂ්‍යත්වලාභී ශිෂ්‍ය ශිෂ්‍යාවන්. ප්‍රථමයෙන්ම පහ ශ්‍රේණියේ B.A. සචිනි නෙත්මිනි.